Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be diving into the Eliza AI starter repo and powering it up with AgentKit. Watch as we're going to transform code into a smart AI in record time. Have you ever wondered how you can quickly set up an AI agent? Spoiler alert, we're about to find out together. Live. Grab your coffee, hit the follow button, and let's see just how fast we can bring Eliza to life. Ready? Let's code. We're going to dive right in. So the goal is to make this video pretty short. This is going to be my first time playing with the Eliza starter. I just found out about this at the AI Thursdays, powered by Crecimiento and organized by Sebastian Aldesoro. While I was giving my presentation there, I was using the large Eliza and I was unable to stream because it's too big. I have now heard that there's this Eliza starter, and so we're going to try to get it up and running so that I can understand how it works, which is going to lead us into updating some things later on. But I'm not going to dive too much into the details. Let's get started coding. Step one, I'm going to git clone the repo. We're going to clone the repo. We're going to run the repo. We're going to verify that it works. We're then going to set up AgentKit, and then we're going to deploy a meme coin using that. We're going to deploy a meme coin using AgentKit. We should now have Eliza starter. I see Eliza starter. We'll open it up in Cursor. We've completed step one. We have cloned Eliza. We're now opening it up in our code editor where we will run it and verify that the code works locally. Here comes Cursor opening up. It looks like it's using pnpm, so I'm just going to get started by installing the packages with pnpm-i. As soon as my browser opens, I'll open up a terminal. I'll do Command-L to open up this right sidebar, do Command and then your tilde in the top left corner key to open up the terminal down below. And once the terminal loads, I can then run pnpm-i, which we'll do right now, pnpm-i to install all of our packages. Let's reference the README to make sure I'm following the correct steps. Edit the character file, custom characters, add clients, duplicate the env file. Let's do that. Rename env to just env instead of env.example. Let's go back to the README. I have a feeling we're going to need an OpenAI API key. Let's find OpenAI. There it is, OpenAI key. Let's get that first. I'm going to go over to OpenAI, platform.openai.com. We are 3 minutes in, and so far I've felt that the development is fast in terms of cloning. Cloning was way faster than previous Eliza development I've had in the past. Go to API keys inside of the OpenAI developer portal. And inside of here, I'm going to delete anything that I've marked delete to clean up from previous keys that I might have shared. And now we're going to make a new delete key. I'm going to call this delete Eliza local. This will be inside of our agents project, and now I'll create the secret key. Once we get the secret key, I will copy the secret key. And then we'll go back over to our project, paste the secret key, and now we've got an OpenAI API key. We're still installing our packages over here. Let's go back to the README. Yada, 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 yada. I wonder if they have a local server that I can use to test. Edit the character file. I have not done that yet. Here's our characters, and here's the Eliza character. It's using Open Router, which I'm unfamiliar with. Let's see if that requires an API key. Is there Open Router? Open Router does have an API key. I'm not familiar with Open Router, so I'm going to update it to be OpenAI. But I do want to check out whatever Open Router is. Roleplay, yada, yada. Seems like it's got a pretty well-defined character file. The next question I have is, how do I add plugins from the original Eliza repo into this repo? I have a feeling I need to manually install it. First thing, we have already cloned the repo. I now want to just run it out of the box and see what it does. Once we're able to run it and verify it, I will then, once I've run it and verify it, I will then work on modifying it. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. When we first clone a new repository or set up a new project, before trying to modify it, make sure that it runs. That way we can start from a stable foundation, make sure that we are operating in a clear perception of reality. And once that is sustained, I think I'm good. I've verified that by testing a point in reality to see if that wall that I think is there actually exists, or the floor that I think I'm standing on actually exists. Once we are concrete in how we are standing, we can then make changes to manipulate that reality. A prerequisite to manipulation is legibility. So if you're unable to read, or if you're unable to truly understand something, it's going to be much harder for you to manipulate it. So step one, manipulate and gain a clear understanding of reality. All of this yap is me just filling up space while these packages install. So it does look like the package installation is the first point where we're getting slowed down. Let's check out what kind of packages we've got. It looks like here's how we install packages. We manually select which packages we want. And so because I know I'm going to want this in a little bit, one of the steps I'm going to need to do is npm install. This will be in step 3 after we verify. It'll be pnpm, because that's what Eliza uses, pnpm I, and then the package name. And I believe the package name is plugin. Well, it'll be at Eliza OS with that prefix, the organization prefix, at Eliza OS /plugin -AgentKit. But where are these clients being used? These are Discord clients, Twitter clients, Telegram clients. I would love to use the Telegram client. That one, if we're going to use a client, I would like to use that one first, because that's what I'm already familiar with. So I think when we run the server, if it doesn't give us the ability to run a client to see what's going on, what I'm going to do is use the Telegram plugin, so that way we can spin up a simple chat and chat back and forth with Eliza. However, the first slowdown has occurred, which is installing our node modules. Part of this is most likely because I am also streaming, and so we're putting a load on the bandwidth in terms of trying to stream content as well as downloading packages. But let's compare the package list here versus the actual Eliza repo. I'm going to open up Eliza, cd cd into Eliza, cursor / into Eliza. Let's see what's going on inside of here. Oh yeah, and if you want to clone the Eliza repo, I put a QR code in the top left to try to make it easy for you to get started with the same place I'm at. I've had a lot of people in my videos ask, like, where do I actually get the code and how do I start? So I'm going to try to start leveraging the QR codes to make it easy. If you're watching this on a TV, on YouTube, or on your laptop, making it easier for you to get started without me having to go back in and update the description with links. Here's Eliza, the big one. And inside of package, got a ton of dev dependencies, got a bunch of overrides, have a shortish list of actual dependencies. But once you actually install those dependencies, you then have to go into each of the packages and install all of those dependencies, which takes a long time. It looks like we just finished. Way faster than what we were seeing on the original Eliza repo. Custom characters, duplicate, env, fill in whatever we need. pnpmi and pnpm start. Let's try copying the command, paste the command, and let's run start. It has taken us 10 minutes so far. Womp womp. Clients.push Okay, we're getting an error in our index. Let's find clients dot, I don't see clients dot push. Let's find Discord in here. I also don't see Discord in here. Character.ts, is Discord in here? I don't see Discord in here. Okay, where is this coming from? Argument of type, node modules, Eliza core, model provider are incompatible. Where is this clients.push coming from? Index inside of clients. If client types dot includes Discord, start with a runtime. This is weird. I haven't changed anything in here. So why is it throwing an error? This is not code that I care about right now, so I'm going to comment it out. And let's try it again. I was not told there's a build step. Unlike in the main Eliza repo where you have to build the project, inside of the Eliza starter, it looks like we just immediately install packages and then run the project, which I prefer. The build step is weird for me as like a web developer. I'm not used to build. A build is more of like a back end, someone who's writing an application that's more designed to either run in Docker, run on the back end. Okay, looks like we are slowly getting set up. We're using Llama, which is surprising. I thought we were going to be using OpenAI, because that's what I have. Oh, it says Llama local. Where's Llama local at? I don't see Llama local. I don't want it to use the Eliza service. I want it to use the character file that I've defined. So there should be the ability for me to run a character file. Here it is, pm start with my character. So we'll copy this command, paste it in, and the path to my character is characters. We're gonna have to delete all this anyways. Eliza.character.json. And then the only thing we should need to change in the path is change this to say characters. If we run this, we should now be running with our Eliza character, question mark. Let's see if we still spin up Llama service or if we leverage the OpenAI API key that I put in. It's nice that it works right out of the box with Llama. That means that we didn't even need to get an OpenAI API key. And if you're watching this and you don't want to pay for OpenAI, just run the server and you'll be using Llama under the hood. Okay, we're doing embeddings. We're still initializing the Llama service, but I am seeing OpenAI here. So the model provider is using OpenAI now, and I don't think that was the case in our last run. Last time we were using Llama local for our model provider. Now we're using OpenAI, but we're still initializing a Llama service for some reason. I don't fully understand, but we're going to let it run now because I've made the change that I wanted to make. Our 4 steps, checking in on the progress. Step 1, clone, that's done. We're on step 2 of run and verify. Still not done. We're 13 minutes in and we still have not been able to run the service locally. Once we're able to run and verify that the Eliza starter works, we'll then move on to step 3 of getting AgentKit plugged into here. And after we plugged in AgentKit, we're then going to verify AgentKit is working by telling it to deploy a meme coin. So then once this gets running, I'm going to verify that we cannot deploy a meme coin right now by trying to ask the agent to deploy a meme coin, to create a meme coin called Saturday Code Sesh or something of the sort. And Eliza will most likely respond back, I don't have any capabilities to create a token. And if that's the case, then we know that we don't have AgentKit, at which point we will shift into adding AgentKit by Coinbase so that our agent is able to have a wallet and is able to perform any action we want it to perform on chain. While this is loading, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to share our broader default character and source has llama. Looks like Sid's tuning in. We can see that he's mentioning the default character and source has llama set as the model provider out of the box. So if we check, this is the character file. I didn't check this. And so it's using default character from core. Okay, yep, I see what you're saying now, Sid. Let me try to click into default character and see if it shows us the model. There's a lot going on here. Default character is character. Character has all these types. Is there a model? I'm not seeing default values at this point. I'm going to trust that Sid's right. I was originally looking in this characters file, and I assumed in the characters directory, we would be executing the only character file in there. I'm now observing that the character.ts file is what we want. And if we want to just use this, we could uncomment this character and leave it as model provider.openai. And that should give us the same performance. So that was a great tip. Are there any plugins being loaded? No plugins being loaded over here. So it shouldn't be that slow. I'm curious why Llama service is taking so long for me right now. I'm not trying to use Llama service. I've specified a character file that's using OpenAI, and we can see it's loading OpenAI, but we're still initializing Llama service for some reason. I'm going to give this another 3 minutes to try to load, and if Llama service does not load in 3 minutes, I'm going to crash the server and try approaching it in a different way. Let's save this. Command-Z, Command-Shift-P. I want to save without formatting. I don't care about my formatting. I want to preserve what they have. I mean, is it already running? Am I just not aware that it's already? I would expect it to tell me that Llama service is done if it is running. I will start to set up the Telegram client just in case that is what we need to do. In order to do that, I need to open up Telegram. So the current question is, why isn't it running? Why are we stuck on initializing Llama? I don't know where we would test at, so I'm going to try to just create a new API key for Telegram, create a new bot for Telegram, and try messaging the bot to see if that will help. Let's move Telegram over so y'all can see what I'm doing. You just need to message the bot father. So go into the bot father, and now I'm going to say, I've already got a bot, so I'll just leverage that bot, and I want an API token. We have a token, but I think I've revoked this. I'm going to revoke it again. This one starts with 760 AAER. Let's revoke it. Okay, now we have a new token. This one is AAF instead of AAER. So I'm going to copy this token. We'll go into, oh nice, they have a cursor rules here. Wait, this is my, let's get this out of here. Those are my cursor rules. And now we'll go into ENV, find the Telegram bot token, paste the Telegram bot token. And from here, instead of modifying Eliza now, I'm going to modify this native character file. Now that we see that that exists, give it a name, give it clients of Telegram. And that's the only thing I want. How are we doing on the time? We have 30 seconds before I'm going to call this, and I'm going to try to delete some of the caches if possible. There's a cache in here that I'll delete. This chat. Okay, it looks like there should be a server running on 3000. I wonder if I can hit that server by going to localhost 3000. Is anything running over here right now? Welcome, this is the REST API. Okay, so it actually looks like it didn't give me any notification that it was running, but it looks like the REST API is now running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crash this and I'm going to rerun it now that we've got Telegram plugged in. I'm going to delete all the character stuff and we're just going to npm start. We should now be running OpenAI because I've set it in the character.ts file. We've also now added our Telegram client in there, which is going to allow us to send messages using Telegram. And I'm just going to directly DM the bot. Let's try to find where I put that bot. Here's the bot. We're going to send it a DM. Good morning. You going to reply to me? No response yet, but it looks like the server is reloading. We're using OpenAI now. It says initializing Llama service. We're going to take that as the signal that everything's running. I'm going to try again, good morning. Okay, we got a Telegram message. So it looks like we have already connected this up to Telegram, which is great. Can we get a response though is the question. We're using GPT-4o, execution. Morning, I hope your day is as unpredictable as a cat on caffeine. Can you please create a meme coin on base called Thank You, Sid? It should trigger no action because we don't actually have an action for that. Executing handler, none. Generating text, executing handler, none. It's now going to tell us, the illustrious world of meme coins. It's just like digital alchemy for the absurd. Creating one called Thank You, Sid could be a delightful homage to the unsung heroes of our lives, or a financial roller coaster with more things. Proceed with whimsy and caution. Let's try asking it, what is your wallet address? And see what its wallet address is. Sid's asking me if I've downloaded Llama. I don't know if I've downloaded Llama. It's not something I want to throw in. Okay, so it's not giving me an address. It's not giving me meme coins, and it's saying ignore, and it's saying none. So it looks like it is not properly handling anything related to AgentKit. We have, in our overall progress of this app, we have cloned the Eliza starter. We have run the Eliza starter, and we've just verified that it's working in Telegram. Now we want to set up AgentKit. So we're now on step 3 of 4. Step 3, let's get AgentKit set up. Step 1, we need to install the package. I'm going to go back to make sure that I get the right package name. We've got our Eliza repo. Let's find plugin AgentKit. Plugin AgentKit. Let's find the package.json to get the, here's the package name. So I can take this package name, copy it, go back. I don't need this terminal open anymore. Let's move it down into the peanut gallery. And we can now crash the server, pnpm paste in the login. This is working way better than my previous versions of using Eliza. The normal Eliza repo, if I wanted to stop the server, add something new and restart it while on a live stream, it would take me at least 15, 20 minutes if it ever started. On this live stream, I've already gotten it. I've been able to do my iterations a little bit faster. And so my initial takeaway from this build, I had never tried the Eliza starter before. Now that I have tried it, I love it. And this will definitely be how I use Eliza moving forward. How I'm distinguishing between the two, the main Eliza repo is what you do for development of the Eliza product. If you want to add a package or if you want to develop something to contribute back into Eliza, do that. Or if you want to do research and development, build out of the main one. It's going to be slow, but it's going to have everything. If you're ready to build in production, start with the starter because it's going to be faster to build, more minimal. It's not going to include all the packages. And it's going to be much more lightweight for you to be able to run and get everything up and running. So now that we have included it in the package, I see Eliza OS plugin AgentKit is right here. And so my question is, how are these plugins being added and how can I add my own plugin? Let's search for one of these plugins and see how they're being used. Bootstrap plugin is imported in the index file, and it looks like it is then passed in to this create agent call. Where's create agent called? Let's see where this function is called. Well, actually, let me just ask chat. I'm over here trying to think Let's just ask chat, how can I add the, let's go back to our package.json. Plugin to work in this repo when I run pnpm. I think it's start what I've been running. Yeah, start. We'll do command enter to search the whole code base. I'm using chat instead of composer because I'm looking to learn something. Chat I use for like one-off questions or chats. Composer I use to do the main building. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the chat SID just to let everybody see what we're working on. Let's see what it tells us. To add the plugin, you'll need to modify the character to add in the AgentKit plugin. Is that all I gotta do? Plugins. Let's add AgentKit plugin, and then we'll import it. Or modify the Eliza character JSON. Looking at code base, I noticed the plugin system is already set up. The AgentKit configuration already handles plugins, so you just need to add the plugin to your character. All we have to do is put it there, and it should be running now. I also need to make sure I add the environment variables that I need. So let's find the AgentKit. I don't see any AgentKit environment variables in here. So let's go to the README in the Eliza package, which should tell me the environment variables that I need. I'm going to make this max again, just to make it easier to copy and paste. So let's copy these 3 environment variables. I think this environment variable should be right. Yep, it looks like it's used in a few places. Let's copy these keys, move this back down so that we keep our workspace clean. And now let's, is there anything for Coinbase in here? I'm not seeing anything for Coinbase, so we'll just include it up at the top. Hashtag AgentKit. Let's do this on base. I like doing stuff on base now just because it's very inexpensive. And now we need a new CDP key and name. We'll get those by going over to cdp.coinbase.com. This is the Coinbase developer platform, which offers the best tool set I've seen for supporting developers to be able to build apps on chain. Just open the portal. And once we're inside of CDP, the Coinbase developer platform, we can create an API key that we can give to our agent so that our agent has a wallet and can do all of its actions on chain. Go to my API keys. We will create a new one. I'm going to call this delete Eliza starter. I like to share my API keys with everybody so that everybody can steal my keys and y'all can try to use it because I delete these quickly afterwards. So I'm showing you, please don't try to be malicious and use these because I'm going to delete them soon. But if you want to try, do your best. Key name is going to be that first line. It starts with organizations. And now our private key is this. Paste them. We have our network as base. Everything should be fine now. Let's see if it starts. Let's just start the repo. The changes that we made, we installed the package, the AgentKit plugin package, plugin AgentKit. We updated our character file to import the plugin, and we updated our environment variables to put in the AgentKit environment variables that we needed. Once this repo is running, I'll know it's running when it says installing Llama. Once it's running, I'm going to go back over to Telegram. We'll ask it for its wallet. We should see it create a wallet file. I'll ask it to create a meme coin. It'll probably tell me it doesn't have the funds. I'll give it some funds. And then once it has funds, we'll ask it to create the meme coin again, at which point it should create the meme coin. We've just finished step 3 of setting up AgentKit. Well, I won't cross it off until we see a wallet address printed. It should be running now. And now we actually see a chat down here, which is weird because I didn't see that before. Let's go back to Telegram. What's your wallet address? Let's ask it that question. What's your wallet? Telegram message, whole bunch of stuff getting printed, models using GPT-4o. Are we triggering any tools is my question. We're getting an ignore, so I'm not seeing it actually triggering We might need to delete the cache because the cache might be remembering that we've already asked. So I'm going to crash the server. Let's try deleting anywhere where we might have cached info. We don't want to delete that because that's an actual cache. Let's delete our dist. What's inside of content cache? This looks empty, so let's delete this. Data, this has SQLite. I think I can delete this. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to do it. I don't think there's anything else I can delete, so let's try running the server again, and hopefully this time it starts with a fresh cache. Let's see if that's the case. I see a new dist. Well, dist might have already been there. What's inside a database? This is the file that's going to save. We've now got a data and a content cache folder, so it looks like those are now being created again. Let's try asking again. Hopefully it has no memory. And it does not say still chasing, but it actually, Telegram message, a whole bunch of errors. Failed to initialize the wallet, unsupported network. I made an error and I put an incorrect key in, so let's crash this, go back to our ENV. It's not base, I always get this wrong. It's base-mainnet is the name of the network. So now that I've got the correct key in there, let's try starting it again and see if we get rid of that error we were seeing before. I love using Telegram. It's incredibly fast and simple to set up an API key and to get the agent working in here. So Telegram is starting to be my go-to interface for testing out an agent. It's universal. Everybody's got a Telegram. It's very easy to use Telegram. It's pretty permissionless. You can use it anywhere in the world. And to set up an API key is free. You don't need to use a credit card. So, and it's a great distribution mechanism. If you can get people chatting with your bot in Telegram, it's a pretty powerful distribution mechanism. Hey, yo. We are running. We're going to ask it again. Hopefully I don't need to delete the cache and it's just able to use any errors this time. Fingers crossed that no. Not seeing an error this time. Not seeing anything about tools yet. Still saying ignore. So I'm going to try deleting the cache. I'm going to delete the cache and try it again. We'll crash it. We'll delete the content cache and the data folder. Don't rename. Delete. Now that we've deleted them, let's just try running it again. And I'm going to refresh my files to see if there's any wallet file. Oh, there's a wallet data file. So it looks like we do have a wallet that is generated. It's on base mainnet. We have a default address. So we should be seeing this address being printed because AgentKit is creating us a new wallet. I'm curious why it didn't work last time, but we'll just give it a try again and see if it works this time. I'm very excited about what this is going to unlock. I'll talk about it more at the end about my next step of NPX create AgentKit app. We've got our Llama service initialized. Let's ask for the wallet address again. Copy, paste, enter. Last time we got ignore. Hopefully this time our tool call actually hits our AgentKit tools. It's still saying none for our actions. So my question is, why are we not hitting? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it printed out our wallet, which is great. Let's now try to create a meme coin. What's your wallet balance in ETH? Why didn't it say that it was using a tool? It didn't mention that it was using the get address. Okay, now it's using the get balance tool. Let's see what secrets it holds. So it should give me another message once it actually executes that tool. The Ether has spoken, and it seems my treasure chest is completely empty, not in a single ethereal coin. I would say that we have now confirmed that AgentKit is set up and working. So we have, so far, we've cloned the Eliza starter. We have run the Eliza starter. We've added an AgentKit. And now we are going to deploy a meme coin. So far, we are 35 minutes in, and we've been able to spin up a brand new agent, connect to a Telegram, get it a wallet. Seems very fast in my perspective to being able to get started. So we'll take its wallet, and let's send it some funds. Should have a browser somewhere. Let's open up a new tab. I don't want to just flaunt the keys. Shut down my computer, so I might need to log in here. No, we're already logged in. Okay. How much ETH do we have? We've got quite a bit of ETH. I think we have plenty to send. Is this base mainnet? It is base mainnet. Let's get that wallet address again. Copy the wallet. Not USDC. We want to send ETH. Let's send. Well, $1 should be enough. So I'll throw in some angel numbers to get us close to about $1. Click send again. MetaMask is moving slow as per the usual. Paste in the wallet address. For the amount, I'm thinking 4 ones, 0.001111, or maybe 3 zeros. But with MetaMask, we got to stay patient because it likes to move very slowly. It is the lowest quality app that I run in my toolkit and the one that I would like to remove most. 0.0001111. 29 cents might be enough, but just to be on the safe side, we're going to give it one more 1. 00111. It's about $3. We'll send it off to the agent, and then I'll ask it the same question to have it give me the same answer. Confirm. Sending some ETH. February 8th, that's today. It looks like my send was already done. Let's try again by asking the same question. I just sent you some ETH. Can you please check again? It's going to try to get the balance again. I see the digital wallets, the digital wins have shifted in my favor. Let's check. The Ether has revealed bounty once more. My digital vault now holds a glimmer of newfound ETH. How much ETH do you have in your wallet? Be specific to 5 decimal places. Let's see if it'll give me the actual amount of ETH that I sent it. We should see 4 ones of ETH. We're not triggering any actions now. Maybe it's got the info cached. That does not look correct. I don't think that value is correct. Please check again. Let's see if it's actually able to give me how much, or if it's just going to give me a random hallucinated number or one that's cached. Okay, now we're calling get balance again. So hopefully it's going to tell me the exact amount. Playing a trick on us. Let's see what the Cosmos. Okay, now it's giving us the exact number of my 0041's ETH. So angel numbers are now showing up in Telegram. Let's tell it to create a meme coin called Thanks Sid from Sweets. And let's see if we can create a meme coin. This is going to be our last step before we start wrapping up. Let's see if it works. Attribute to Sid. We're seeing WoW create tokens, so it should create a new meme coin. And we just created a new token, TSFS. Thanks, Sid from Sweets. Transaction hash is that. Let's check out this transaction hash and see if we actually just created a meme coin. We'll go to Basecamp and we'll look up that transaction hash. Let's check. Fingers crossed. Did we just create a meme coin using an agent in less than an hour? We have a transaction from 28 seconds ago. Let's check out the logs to see what happened. I can see we have a new token. Thanks, Sid from Sweets. The symbol is TSFS. I'm thinking we just created a meme coin. Let's see if it's already on WoW. Let's go to just wow.xyz. Sometimes it takes a while for the new coins to show up, so it might not be instant. But I can see we now have a token. Thanks, Sid from Sweets. It's live on WoW. We created a brand new meme coin. We've gone from 0 to a meme coin that is live on Base in less than an hour. I'll recap the steps that we did. We downloaded the Eliza clone, the Eliza starter, which the QR is in the top left if you want to start. We ran it locally. We then added AgentKit in along with Telegram so that we can chat with our agent in Telegram and give it AgentKit so that it can have a wallet. After that, we deployed a meme coin. That's what we just did. And now we're here. We've got a meme coin created by our agent. Took us less than an hour. The Eliza starter is my new favorite agent repo. I'm going to be using this as my go-to, and this is just giving me confirmation that this is what I'm going to be using to update NPX create AgentKit app. And so if you're not already aware, we have a repo on npm create AgentKit app. And the goal of this is to make it super easy, one command to clone a repo that works with AgentKit. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to, in a live stream in a couple hours, I'm going to update this to be pretty much the repo that I just created so that it has AgentKit already configured. It has Telegram already configured. We update the README to mention that you need how to get the Telegram key and how to get your AgentKit keys. That way we can make it just super fast, hopefully less than 10 minutes to go from, I have an idea, I want to create a new agent, let me do that. I clone the repo in one command, I get some new API keys, and then boom, we're off to the races. It's talking to us in Telegram. It's creating meme coins on Base. That's where we want to get to in the next video. And that's where we'll be going next. Is there anything else I need to talk about in this video? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I come back on YouTube, on LinkedIn. I don't go on LinkedIn, but I do check on YouTube and on Twitter. I'll be checking back into the comments. So if you have any other questions about how we were able to go from absolutely nothing on our computer to a fully running agent that deploys a meme coin on Base, let us know in the comments. And if you got any value out of this stream, please click that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, retweet this if you're looking at it on a post where you can reshare it, because any button that you click helps more people to see how easy it is to build your own AI agents and helps the good word of open source code be seen by others. Thank you for